Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Matt and welcome back to another video. So this is kind of an unboxing slash testing video slash comparison slash everything kind of in between, everything in between. So basically out there on the internet there's been this new, in the community there's been this new fake BB10 attack type stadium that has been making waves. So I bought it first so you don't have to, and we're just gonna unbox it. I will say this is the fastest I think an item from AliExpress has gotten to my house from ordering it initially. Usually they'll take, like, I bought some HMS stuff. I bought the Three Kingdoms HMS stuff about somewhere around sometime back in like March, and they didn't show up to my house until like 2 months later. Thank God I didn't cut through anything. We're gonna see how this is packed and like the quality of it. So, wait, hold on 1 second, bruh. No shot, right? Okay, so here it is in its glory. It's not. Okay, first off, they packed this really well, so it's not too damaged. Plastic feels nice. It's solid black. And they packaged it with a WBBA face bolt. That's cool. Okay, but yeah, so that's kind of like the vibe. This feels good. The ridge, I'm like feeling around the ridge. It feels a little funky, but I'm not really gonna stress about that too much. But of course, to really compare and contrast, first off, I have my clear Takara Tomy BB10, which has clearly seen some better days. Okay, so they don't exactly fit over each other properly, which means that this isn't exactly like a one-to-one repro. Okay, but yeah, so they're not one-to-one. I'm feeling around the dish, my finger. The ridge is definitely not the same at all. The ridge is a little lighter, which means that this probably isn't going to be like your cheap alternative to a BB10 to get the full BB10 experience. Definitely not. Hold on, give me like a second. I have to grab my things. Alright, so here's how we're gonna test these stadiums. We're gonna be doing, so we want to test the main thing we want to test on this stadium, because the main reason why this stadium is so sought after is because of the ridge and how it bounces between both types. So I have a Flame 230 CS combo. This is Flame Gill 230 CS, and then I have the pretty much the standard for Tornado Stalling in Metal Fight Limited, Bakushin metal face something, metal face light or something. Bosch & Leone 90 MF. 90 metal flat. So we're gonna do a quick test mod. We're gonna do a quick battle in the stadium, in the fake unbranded one, and then we're gonna do another test battle in the real BB10. So 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, and I've failed. But actually, let's do a quick turn. Let's do a quick stall. Okay, so as we can see, we can immediate self KO. It can't really. You can't really stall. Let's try it with Screw Capricorn 90 MF. So as you can see, it doesn't. The metal flats don't catch the ridge the way they should. You can see with the clear BB10, the metal flat or the tornado staller is supposed to. So let me do this. Let me do this. So basically, Bosch & Leone is supposed to catch the ridge of the stadium on the metal flat, and it's supposed to stay in the play area until it eventually reaches the center. Yeah, so tornado stalling doesn't exactly work. We're also going to try it. Let's also try it with the stall with RF real quick. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. So RF is kind of and that's a pretty brand new mint RF. RF is a pretty temperamental tool performance tip already. One of the things that they did in the advertisement video, you can see this it's just gonna. This is a metal face heavy Lightning El Drago R145 RF combo, and as you can see, it's kind of just like it's just self KOing. It's just self KOing. It's at this point. Oh God! I popped off my metal assist. Okay. Let's test real quick with. So this is like my standard defense combo. So battles can be done in this, but it definitely feels a lot. It's definitely made of a harder plastic than the Takara Tomy one. Like the Takara Tomy one has some pretty hard plastic on it, pretty decent high quality plastic, but as you can see, like mine's seen better days. Like around like the edges here, the plastic gets a little flimsy. Here it's still kind of flimsy, but like I feel there's like a lot more like it's thicker. It's a lot thicker, it's a lot heavier. And the play area is a little bigger as well. Let me try to like get a side-by-side comparison, kind of, because you can't really see it, but like the play areas are definitely drastically different sizes, which is probably going to lead to some things. So a lot of the things that were going, but this is definite. So the other fake black BB-10s that were going around are these like very flimsy plastic ones. Those are the ones that they sell on Bays and Bricks for about $6. Those are super flimsy. Those break very easily. You will get, when you get them in the mail, they're broken. So I got this in the mail. There was no bubble wrap, as you guys saw. It was just this piece of cardboard, and it was in a plastic bag. And like, for starters, this also makes this is a very heavy box, so this makes a perfect stadium box as well. Like, this makes a perfect stadium box for like tournaments and stuff. So that's also a cool thing. I think you maybe want a slightly bigger one, but I can definitely base that off of the next time I make a stadium box. But yeah, so I probably should have said this in the beginning. I don't think I properly said it, but for full transparency, they're selling these on AliExpress for $18. With shipping, the shipping was about $18. This is all in USD, so it was about $18 USD plus the shipping. Plus the shipping was $18. Was about the same price as the fucking stadium, which is ridiculous. Which is ridiculous, by the way. And that came up to about $41. I believe Faifu and a bunch of other sellers are reselling this on like Mercari and eBay for about $51, which, you know, that's just really just to make their money back on the stadium. So don't look at those prices and be like, oh, they're scamming us because this is $18 on AliExpress, but they're reselling it for $50. Well, they're reselling it for $50 because they're trying to make the money that they spent on it back. So just keep that in mind. Profits, because if you're gonna do this for profit, you have to do it for profit. But I just kind of wanted to get this because I kind of want to do some more like battles with like metal sharp tip Beyblades. I really want to do like a Burn Phoenix versus like Storm Pegasus video for you guys or something. But I really don't want to. Put any more metal sharp dents in my BB-10. Like, they're not, like, I don't have any crazy metal sharp damage on mine, but you know, I'm still trying to be safe and careful overall. But yeah, so the question is this worth your time? Is this fake black BB-10 worth your time in purchasing? Is it worth, you know, going out of your way, spending the $50 on it? Not really. You only really want this if you want the kind of BB-10 experience, but you can't get a BB-10. Keep in mind that Bai has been super weird recently. There have been a bunch of clear BB-10s with like metal sharp damage, very minimal damage on them. Metal sharp damage isn't too crazy. I think for me, as somebody who did use metal sharp on his BB-10 for a very long time, my damage is very minuscule. They're very small holes that they're really small, like indents. It's nothing too crazy. I definitely think that you guys should, if you want this stadium and you think it's worth the price, you're still going to be spending $40 on it. Just keep that in mind. It's definitely not a replacement for the actual BB-10. it's just an alternative, a cheaper alternative, because you're gonna end up, because I've seen a couple of BB10s on Bai Macari Japan for about 70-80 bucks USD, and then with the 500 yen Bai service fee, you're already gonna end up spending about 80 bucks. Oh my god. The video recording stopped in the middle of my sentence. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so those Bai, like I said, there's a bunch of stuff on Bai. There's a bunch of BB10s on Bai for about 70-80 bucks. You can get a real BB10 for like about $100 after all the fees and the shipping. So like, those are a little more worth your time than this black stadium. But like, if you want the BB10 experience, but you don't want to push out to shelve out more than like $50, half $100 for your stadium, then this is your best bet. You're not going to be able to really play with attack types in this because of the bad ridge. It's an attack stadium, but it has a bad ridge, so attack types just kind of fly out of the stadium, as you saw in my little testing videos, in my little testing clips. But I still say that if you want this, spend your money how you want to spend your money. I wouldn't recommend this for competitive play. I would definitely recommend this for casual play. If you casual play, or whatever, just do whatever. Just do you. Don't take my word for it. Spend your money how you want. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been me, Matt. Bye. Peace out.